Hi everyone. So today I wanted to talk about my first experience doing a film concert. And if any of you don't know what a film concert is, it is where a symphony will play the film in the symphony hall, usually on a drop-down projector screen, and the orchestra will play the score to the film in real time as the film is playing. So it's a really good immersive way to experience a film. It's honestly like better than HD surround sound because it feels so much more real. I think having that symphony playing the score in real time makes it very exciting. And it's also a great way to introduce new audiences to classical music, if you will. For a lot of the film concerts, we often get an audience that doesn't usually attend the other concerts the symphony does, so it's a great way to kind of get them thinking about possibly attending more concerts and experiencing other kinds of music that the symphony performs. If you watched the last video I did, I mentioned that I did this film concert just 2 weeks after wrapping up Candide, which made it a very busy fall/winter season for me. But this was such an exciting opportunity because I had not been a part of a film concert before. I couldn't help but say yes when I was asked to do it, and this film was Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which is probably my favorite Harry Potter film out of the whole series. Some people love it, some people hate it, but this is one of my favorites. And the Utah Symphony has been kind of gradually doing the film, a variety of film concerts. As of a few seasons ago, they've incorporated more and more into their regular season to now make it a film series where it can stand on its own. We do 5 films a season now, and this season we started to do 2 Harry Potter films rather than just 1. So 2 seasons ago we started with the first Harry Potter film, last season was the second. This year we're doing the 3rd and the 4th, Prisoner of Azkaban and the Goblet of Fire. And the Goblet of Fire is at the end of the season in spring, so they're kind of spread out, which is nice. And to do the Prisoner of Azkaban was very exciting. If you're familiar with the film, there's probably one scene in particular that you'll remember when they first arrive at Hogwarts that year. There is a choir of students singing a version of Double Double Toil and Trouble. Which was the one piece that I could think of off the top of my head that I would be used for, because I was in a chorus for the score and I couldn't think of much else that we would be doing. So when we first got the music, it was very interesting to look at. A lot of it was background kind of ethereal sounds we would be making. A lot of it was atonal, dissonant chords that you wouldn't really think of when you watch the film. I tried watching the film with the score and I couldn't find or hear a lot of the entrances to these vocal moments because they are so subtle. Another big moment or series of moments of the film that you might remember are the moments with the Dementors. Every time Harry faces a Dementor and he has to produce the Patronus has a distinctive sound. Expecto Patronum! And that sound is always made with vocals, which is really beautiful and powerful. And I don't know if I consciously thought about voices being used for those moments when I was first watching the films, not thinking about it being performed before. So that was a really cool part of singing for this film. I have to say this was unlike any other type of concert I've ever done before. I've worked with the symphony before doing a couple of choral things, but this was very different. Having the film playing in the background, the audience was very interactive. They would cheer for their favorite characters. They would cheer at different exciting moments that the symphony was playing, and even when the chorus sang, we got some big cheers throughout the film, which was really fun because we don't usually get that kind of reaction during like an opera or most other concerts. So you kind of had this like rock star concert feel. It was very, very fun. But along with that, this was some of the most challenging music I've ever done. Like I said, it was very dissonant and atonal most of the time. We didn't often get our pitches from the orchestra, so we ended up having pitch pipes on stage to get our pitches, and we played them really quietly, but you really wouldn't have been able to hear them anyway over the orchestra, over the film that was playing, dialogue, other sound effects that were happening in the film. So we were able to pull it off that way pretty well, but I have to say this was very challenging music. Film music really is not written as intended to be performed live. When film scores are recorded, they're recorded without the film playing, without the dialogue, any other sound effects that are happening in the film, and they'll rehearse really short snippets and then make recordings of them. So when you're performing the entire thing live, it's a lot more difficult because we have long periods where we're sitting while dialogue is happening and we're not being used, and then we have to get up and find our pitches and be ready to sing. So I think we were all very happy when we realized that we could use pitch pipes to get our pitches, and it gave us just a little bit of extra confidence because it was very challenging music, but a lot of fun at the same time. I hope that I get asked to do more of these films. We'll see if The Goblet of Fire has vocals for it. I'm guessing it would. I just don't know off the top of my head what those moments are. And we also have some other exciting films coming up. We're doing the original Star Wars film, Star Wars A New Hope, in May, so maybe there will be a chorus for that as well. I honestly don't know. I haven't heard anything, so if I am asked, I would definitely say yes again. It's a good challenge, but it's just a fun experience to be in the hall with the film playing and feel those moments live with an orchestra creating some of your most memorable music movie moments, and having a crowd that is so receptive and excited and vivacious for these sorts of concerts. So that is my experience with Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. The next production I'm going to do is The Magic Flute with Utah Opera. We start rehearsing in just a couple of weeks, so I'm very excited to get back into a rehearsal schedule with them and get back on the main Capitol Theater stage. But thank you all so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will talk to you all next time.